Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. It is my great pleasure on behalf of the ISKCON Kirtan Ministry to have with us today His Holiness Lokanath Swami Maharaj. Lokanath Swami Maharaj is a very dear disciple of Srila Abhay Charanarvinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, the founder Acharya of ISKCON, the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. His Holiness Lokanath Swami Maharaj joined ISKCON in 1971, so that's more than 5 decades, 50 plus years of service. Of all the services Maharaj has rendered, and there are many, he is known as a very famous servant of the holy names. He's famous for performing Kirtan, he's famous for Padayatra, and he's famous because he was the centennial minister in 1996 to globally coordinate glorifying Srila Prabhupada on his 100th birth anniversary, the centennial. At that time, we had a World Holy Name Day, and it was such a big success that the GBC, the Governing Body Commission, the greatest managerial body of ISKCON, promoted it to a World Holy Name Week, World Holy Name Festival, and finally, just a few years back, established ISKCON's Kirtan ministry, and Maharaj was the first minister of the ISKCON Kirtan ministry, and he was also the first minister of the ISKCON Padayatra ministry. So his whole life is dedicated to spreading the holy names and spreading Krishna consciousness, and he's loved worldwide for his wonderful kirtans. So welcome, Maharaj. Thank you so much for joining us here today. We're so grateful to come, for having you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
My first question, Maharaj, is what are your first initial memories of kirtan? You grew up in a village. Maybe you can describe that for us. And how has this developed into your love for kirtan?
I kind of grew with Kirtan. Well, my family comes from a Warkari Sampradaya or Vitthal Bhaktas. So in every village, there are abhangas of Tukaram sung and Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. These chants are chanted. So I was just a little boy, and I used to join these kirtan mandalis. Sometimes kirtan could take place at my own home. So this is how I got attracted, and my attraction or love for chanting, singing holy names revived from those good old days. And of course, then I came in contact with Hare Krishna movement in 71. And at Cross Maidan 71, Prabhupada was holding Hare Krishna festival in Bombay, and a young man, I ran to meet American sadhus and European sadhus. I was not really sure, are they really sadhus? But I was convinced after having encounters with them that they were genuine sadhus. I saw them chanting and dancing on the stage, and they were singing with all their heart, with all their strength, and perspiring, and they're totally oblivious to the surrounding. They were not even thinking that there are 20,000 people in the audience. So those kirtans of Prabhupada's followers during that Hare Krishna festival, which lasted for a week 10 days, really got me going, or the chanting of Hare Krishna became, that's what I took away from that festival. And after the festival, I could just say what happened to me or what transpired in my own life, how got transformed. That now I was back in my quarters, which was shared with the roommates from my village.
You were a college student.
I was a college student. So whenever they were not in there, I used to board the door, close the windows, curtains closed, and then remembering those Hare Krishnas on the stage, chanting and dancing, I used to, by myself, imitate them and chant and dance to my full satisfaction. So this is how, from early childhood days, chanting with the Kirtan Mandali from my village, then that attraction was triggered by this Hare Krishna festival, where Western sadhus were chanting and dancing, and then I got going. I got started myself.
Going back to those early family days in the village, were there any particular family members who were very much into kirtan, or early mentors or inspirations for your kirtans?
Well, my elder brother was a kirtaniya. He was part of their kirtan mandali. But others also inspired me, playing harmonium and singing melodious Tukaram bhajan. Sundarate dhyana ubhe vite vari. Yeah, they are all source of my singing or inspiration.
And what about your kirtan journey as you began performing kirtan? Do you remember the first kirtan where you were actually singing or leading a kirtan? How did you begin leading kirtans?
Well, when I finally joined Hare Krishna movement and I became Hare Krishnas, as I was already into kirtan, there used to be competition for Sandhyarati, Kibo Jaya, Jaya, and I used to be one of the competitors. I used to rush to the mic to be the first one to start leading kirtans, and Hare Krishna land Juhu, where I was practicing or chanting and grabbing mics from time to time, all the time. Then we used to go on Juhu beach with kirtan, mandali, Hare Krishna parties. I used to even gather little kids coming to Hare Krishna land and lead kirtans there. We used to have house programs, and I used to be one of the chanter, singer. So lots of opportunities, and I used to grab those opportunities to lead kirtans, chant Hare Krishna.
So you're a very well-known kirtan singer now, and you also play the kartals, you play harmonium. At one time you were even playing mridanga. How did you learn these instruments?
Keep beating. That's Prabhupada's. And you'll perfect it. I was never good at these instruments, but I did play in my good young days. I played drum, even Prabhupada singing, and I used to beat the drum along with other drum players during Kumbh Mela, 77. I stood next to Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada was sitting and he was playing kartal and singing, and I stood next to Prabhupada and playing drum. So I played drums and kartals and harmonium. One Bengali fellow used to come to our brahmachari ashram in Lajpat Nagar,
It's Delhi.
And he was giving me some lessons in harmonium playing, teaching me different ragas, and different devotees have practiced saragam with them. Sa-re-ga. I was benefited. I'm grateful to all those who taught me or helped me practicing playing different instruments.
So you had a good fortune of performing kirtan in the presence of Srila Prabhupada, with Srila Prabhupada. Can you share some of those experiences with our audience?
Well, we were a very special group of devotees from Hare Krishna land, Juhu. Juhu was Prabhupada's, or Bombay was Prabhupada's office, and Prabhupada, he traveled or came back to Bombay over again, maybe 70, 80 times in 5, 6, 7 years. So Prabhupada was spending a lot of time in Bombay. Sometimes for months together he would be there. And then and Prabhupada always attended morning programs and evening programs also. And I used to be there, chanting, dancing in presence of Prabhupada, or even singing in presence of Srila Prabhupada. I remember one time there was, I think, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur disappearance, the festivity. And towards the end, we were singing, and I was kind of signaled, I think, that's what I recall, by Prabhupada. You sing. Samsara dava nalalida loka. I started singing, and it was a temple full of devotees, senior devotees, everybody, congregation. And I kept singing till the fifth verse. Sri Radhika Madhava Yorapa, and everything was going good, I thought. Then Prabhupada signaled that, give me the mic. And I handed mic over to Srila Prabhupada, and he continued. So I sang half of the Sikshastak, Guruvastak. I sang half of the Guruvastak, and Prabhupada continued. And then as Prabhupada took over, then really everything was booming and fired up and whatnot. So we shared it. I sang, Prabhupada sang. So that was quite a memorable experience. Otherwise, what can I say? Prabhupada liked my singing or chanting. So, and my liking for chanting is due to Prabhupada. Prabhupada developed my liking for chanting. So I was just offering that back to Prabhupada. My singing, my chanting. And then I suppose, and Prabhupada was offering that to Radha Ras Bihari or Krishna. Yeah, one time, this was in 77. Prabhupada used to, in his quarters in Hare Krishna line, Prabhupada was not well. He was lying in the bed, and we used to take turn chanting for Prabhupada. One devotee at a time, a small kartal, and we used to Prabhupada on the bed, and sitting on the floor next to him. Those kirtans were quite special, just Prabhupada and you. All day was to do preaching and life membership, and then coming in the evening and taking turn to chant. One day as I was chanting, I was dozing off. Prabhupada said, you could stop, go take rest. Prabhupada was kind like that. One day I asked Srila Prabhupada, is there anything that we haven't done yet, Srila Prabhupada, that we could do so that you are cured? Please tell us what more we could do. And Prabhupada's response was, just chant Hare Krishna. So that was kind of amazing. He thought chanting of Hare Krishna is the cure or ultimate cure for his illness. And I also remember during one of those kirtans in Prabhupada's quarter, 77, he said, Arana Kariya Mani Asha. That's all that he said. This is kind of also mood of kirtan. Arana Kariya Mani Asha. No other desire. Our spiritual masters will is or should be your desire or your will. Arana Kariya Mani Asha. Those words, Arana Kariya Mani Asha. I remember this all the time, from time to time. Arana Kariya Mani Asha. So that also sets the tone and the mood for chanting Arana Kariya Mani Asha. Yeah, and so one time, devotee was going all over Hare Krishna land, and finally he found me. In fact, he was looking for me, and I asked him, what's the matter? He said, Prabhupada wants you to come to his quarter and sing for him. So whenever I used to go into Prabhupada's quarter, not every time, but a lot of times, Tamal Krishna Maharaj would say, Prabhupada, Loknath Swami is here, you would like him to sing for you? Is to ask Srila Prabhupada, yes. Loknath Swami is here, you would like him to sing? So, this develops my further attachment to Srila Prabhupada and attraction and affection. So I'm attached to chanting holy name, and I'm attached to Srila Prabhupada.
Guru Maharaj, can you share some more experiences with Srila Prabhupada and chanting with Srila Prabhupada, maybe in Vrindavan in 1977?
I think it was 76. Not that everything I chanted Prabhupada liked. It was Radha Ashtami time, Radha Rasbihari, no, Radha Parsarthi temple.
In Delhi.
Yeah, Radha Ashtami time. And there was a pandal next to the temple. And during the pandal program, it was my turn to sing. And I was singing and singing. Gaur Nityananda Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Jai Advaita Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. And like that, all the Panchatattvas, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. And it was going on, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Prabhupada just signaled, stop it. Stop it. And it immediately stopped. And never chanted that Hari Bol, Hari Bol. So, those were the days we were picking up these kind of chants during Mayapur festival. So we were getting exposed to Gaudiya Mart singing, and so Prabhupada also was correcting me like that. So then that Hari Bol, and I wasn't the only one. Many of us were chanting that Hari Bol, Hari Bol. So that's that. And then Prabhupada, of course, wanted me to organize the bullock cart party going to Govardhan. And I think was expecting I would also travel and also do some kirtans. But that never happened. So I considering that as unfulfilled desire of Prabhupada. Prabhupada wanted to travel with the ox cart, which we call also Padayatra, to Govardhan festival. Then to fulfill that unfulfilled desire, ISKCON GBC is organized long walk, Padayatra, from again to celebrate 500th anniversary of Chaitanya's Mahaprabhu's appearance, Advent, 5th centennial.
84, I believe.
84. Again on Radhastami, from Dwarka to Mayapur via Kanyakumari. So I did, of course, chant lots of times during Prabhupada days with us, Prabhupada with us. But then I think I'm continuing to chant for Prabhupada beyond Prabhupada's physical presence on Padayatras. So that Padayatra, 5th centennial, which lasted for 18 months, 8,000 kilometers, 8 different states in India. So I did a lot of chanting, a lot of kirtans for the pleasure of Guru and Gauranga Prabhupada and Gauranga Mahaprabhu. So offerings are on in physical presence or in its physical absence. Chanting is going on by His divine grace, His grace.
Maharaj, as we progress into World Holy Name Festival, we see the mission of Padayatra remains very relevant today, with different groups of devotees taking up Padayatra and one-day Padayatras and Vaishnavi Padayatras. Can you share with us your vision of how Padayatra mission can help to spread the holy name and World Holy Name Festival and beyond?
Really, well, the goal of Padayatra is to, and Padayatra Ministry's goal is to spread the holy name, bring it to more towns and more villages around the world. So, Prabhupada asked me to do this Padayatra program from Vrindavan. He said, go to Mayapur, not by air yatra, Padayatra. So I also was thinking this was what Prabhupada conceived and asked us to do was done some 500 years ago, when Jiva Goswami had asked Shamanand and Narottam Das Thakur, Srinivasacharya. They also were asked to travel from Vrindavan to Mayapur or Bengal, Orissa side, carrying books to propagate Krishna consciousness. That plus Prabhupada was thinking of bringing the holy name to everywhere. So he asked us to do this Padayatra program. And once it was going on successfully in India with one blood card, Padayatra party, Prabhupada, when he wrote to Nityanand Prabhupada in America, Mississippi Farm, Talwan, Mississippi Farm. And Prabhupada said, was making reference to our Padayatra Bullock Sankirtan party in India. He said, we could have millions of such carts all over the world. Prabhupada, okay.
Jai.
This is Prabhupada. This is Prabhupada's big thinking. Millions of cars all over the world. Yeah, then we decided to expand Padayatra from 1 to millions. But we, I think, reached over 100 Padayatras globally. Again, it was time to glorify Prabhupada on his 100th birth anniversary. And as a Padayatra minister, we were thinking, what could we do in like a 100 items? It's a 100th birth anniversary. So then we thought of doing Padayatra in 100 countries, and we ended up doing more than 100 countries of Padayatras all over the world. Really. And then, of course, still to this day, some 10, 20 countries are carrying on, off and on. And then Padayatra is also taking different shapes and forms. Yeah, one day Padayatra. Why not? If you could manage one day, you're welcome. And Padayatra normally is everybody together, ladies and gents and boys and girls and full-time devotees, brahmacharis and congregation. But if each individual group would like to do their own Padayatra, why not? Now there's a Mahila Padayatra, ladies Padayatra. Mm-hmm. Even children, Bal Padayatra, Balika Padayatra. So I think Padayatra is in demand, and everyone who would like to do Padayatras, either one day or 1 week, or Vaishnavi Padayatras, or children Padayatras, or this one, that one. We welcome, so that holy name spreads far and wide.
Guru Maharaj, can you share something about how World Holy Name Festival can help to fulfill the mission of Srila Prabhupada and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu?
Yeah, I mean, the purpose of Lord's advent is Dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. He had appeared to establish the holy name as a dharma of this age of Kali. So propagate the holy name, or establish the holy name. This was a mission, this was a goal of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So of course Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did that. Hare Krishna Nama Gaur Karila Prachar. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu traveled for 6 years all over India, propagating, establishing sankirtan movement, or sankirtan chanting of Hare Krishna. But then the rest of the world was still waiting. Once asked Prabhupada, why did Chaitanya Mahaprabhu not spread the holy name overseas or outside India? And Prabhupada responded, then what could we have done? So, in other words, Prabhupada said that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu left the job of spreading the holy name outside India up to him, or up to the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's goal is to bring holy name Prithvite Achajato Nagaradikam Sarvatra Prachar Hoibe Moranam, every town, every village, all over the planet. So Prabhupada, he founded Hare Krishna movement, and even named movement as Hare Krishna movement, and it also became known as a Hare Krishna People's Movement, because Hare Krishna devotees, of course, they were not only called or so-called Hare Krishnas, but they were always chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. And that was being noticed by people all over the planet. So we became known as the Hare Krishna people, Hare Krishna people, Hare Krishna people. And the holy name got going, spreading. So, but we can't claim that it has reached every town, every village, not yet. So that's the mission, that's the goal. So one time, so Padayatra has a big role to play. And wherever we have temples, of course they chant in the temples. They have Kirtan melas, and people have to come to wherever the mela is held, Kirtan mela is held. Or temple devotees go on nagar sankirtan around the temple or in the town. But what about those places, those towns and villages where there is no presence of Hare Krishna movement or Hare Krishna temples? So that is where the Padayatra comes into the picture, bringing the holy name to all those locations, venues where Hare Krishna movement has not reached yet. Not yet. There's no temples, no centers, no namad. So there's so much to do. So everyone, all Hare Krishna devotees, our goal is to bring Hare Krishna to every town, every village. And not that we want to bring every town, every village. We want to bring to every person in every village or every person in every town. And we have chanted in this town. This town, village is also covered. That is not the goal. Every human being has to be brought in contact and to touch of Hare Krishna movement, Hare Krishna chanting. So Padayatra is a big future. Padayatras could go on for next 10,000 years. We had just done this Padayatra, as I mentioned earlier, from Dwarka to Mayapur via Kanyakumari. We arrived in Mayapur 86 to celebrate 500th anniversary. And then there was no way to stop. So much success, and holy name was spreading left and right. So we decided to go up until Prabhupada's birth centennial, another 10 years. So I think it was Hridayanand Maharaj. That's for sure, it was Hridayanand Maharaj. He asked me, how long would you go on with Padayatra? I said, 10 more years, Maharaj. And I thought Maharaj would say, oh, really? 10 more years? But that wasn't the response. Maharaj, well, boss, that's all. Only 10 years. Why not 10,000 years? So and that got me thinking. And so Padayatras will have to go on and on and on till holy name reaches every town, every village, every person on the planet.
Guru Maharaj, in addition to promoting Padayatra throughout the world, you've also been so influential in inspiring devotees around the planet to perform Harinam Sankirtan in the temples and also out in the streets and in the public. I remember one time we were together in London, and there was a huge Saturday night Harinam Sankirtan with more than 100 devotees going through London, and you were asked to lead the Kirtan. And the only issue was they forgot to bring the sound system. But you managed, with your enthusiasm, bringing other devotees to chant with you for more than 2 hours. We had big Harinam throughout London with all the honk honk and beep beep and all the sound, and you were just singing and engaging all the public in Harinam Sankirtan, even with no sound system. It was just an amazing moment for me. So in addition to this Harinam Sankirtan, chanting out and sharing the holy name, we bring people to the Krishna consciousness movement, and we chant in the temples as a service, as an offering to the Lord, as part of the puja, as part of the temple worship. So as part of the temple worship, what should be our mood in chanting for the deities? And what are your thoughts on how to make the best offering? What should our consciousness be? What goes through your mind when you're asked to offer the kirtan to the deities?
Well, all that has been said by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in his Sikshastak prayers.
Guru Maharaj, could you kindly share with us how the Shikshastakam prayers of Lord Chaitanya guide us in our consciousness in chanting the holy names?
Yeah, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu begins with glorification of the holy names. Taito Dharvanamarjanam, beginning there. Giving assurance to all of us. Param Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. Victory for sure it is guaranteed for those who are chanting Hare Krishna. So that confidence is built as we chant Hare Krishna. We are going to be victorious, we are going to be victorious. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he further glorifies the chanting, saying, I have invested all energies into the holy name, and there are no hard and fast rules either, but na anuraga, I have no attachment for those chantings. So if we are honest, we should also be admitting that unfortunate as I am, I have no attraction, or I don't have enough attraction for chanting the holy name. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu turns to the third Sikshastak, is Trinadapi Sunichena. Okay? And then at the end of Trinadapi Sunichena, he says, Kirtaniya Sadahari. You could chant the holy name of the Lord constantly. Just now he was saying, Na anuragaha. I have no attraction, no attachment. And now he says, you could chant the holy name of the Lord constantly. What happened in the middle? So those are the conditions that, if you fulfill these conditions, Pranadapi Suni, Tarorapi Saim, Amanina Manadena, the humility and the tolerance, being respectful to others, not expecting any respect in return for yourself. So this also has to be moved while chanting, remembering what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said. If you wish to chant all the time, then 1, 2, 3, and then go on. Nadhanam najanam. I don't aspire. So we should be also making that as a goal, that as a mood. I don't aspire for wealth or name, fame, glory, same old story, as they say, or attraction for the opposite sex. Okay, then you like some liberation or no, Mama Janmani, no liberation, no bhukti, no mukti. Then what do you want? I want only bhakti, oh haitaki. So this is as you go through the Sikshastra, as it unfolds, the mood and the mission and the kind of your mindset of desired thoughts and thinking and feeling and willing is all expressed there. Then Ainanda Tanuja Kinkaram, I'm your kinkar, I'm your servant, but look at me, Patitam. I'm fallen in this material world. So Lord, please pick me up and fix me as a dust particle of your lotus feet. And Prabhupada always would give us very basic foundational interpretation to the chanting of Hare Krishna. I am yours, my Lord. O Radhe, O Krishna, I'm your servant. Please engage me in your service. So up to here, first 5 Sikshastaks, 5 prayers are. This is sadhana bhakti, and this is for us. And of course, next 2 verses are the bhava bhakti, and the final verse, asli shiva padartham, that is raganuga prem bhakti. So these first 5 are very important instructions of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for the chanters of the holy name to have a right mood, right mission, right thoughts. They should be regulated as per these instructions and these Sikshastra prayers for that desired goal of developing Krishna prem, love for the Lord, love for the holy name of the Lord. Holy name is Krishna.
So thank you for sharing the internal considerations for the internal regulations for how we should structure our thoughts and consciousness in offering our chanting to the Lord. As we progress and as we engage in the Harinam Sankirtan offering to the Lord and to the community, as well as the internal considerations, there are also many external considerations. You were one of the founding members of the ISKCON Kirtan Standards Committee, and you spent maybe hundreds of hours discussing all the considerations of Kirtan standards, the mantras to be chanted, the instruments to be used, the style of dancing, and all different considerations. So could you share with us, based on that experience and your inner digestion of all of those discussions, what are some of the most important considerations in Kirtan standards and guidelines that we can share with the ISKCON community to make our temple kirtans especially the most attractive and the most dynamic and the most pleasing to the Lord?
Well, that's quite a question, a loaded question, or $1 million question. But as you said, the external considerations all external varieties of considerations are based on internal considerations, which are all stated by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in these Sikshastak prayers. So if that's basically taken care of, then the manifestation, which is so-called manifestation, external manifestation, would be with the right one, as it would be based on the spiritual standards or the vision and the mission and the mood given by Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Yeah. Yeah, the externals kind of go wrong because something within the heart is wrong, or something crooked or wicked. Yeah, also keep it simple. We may get into melodies and this and that and make it so complex that no one could even follow, or behind that we may be wanting to show ourselves off, my style or my ragas or my melodies or my look at my instrument playing. So that would immediately go against Tranadapi Sunichena and Tharorapi Sahishnana Manadena. You want to be honored and distinguished and puja, Allah, pratishtha, all these things are going to be cropping up and going to be spoiling the whole thing. So instead of glorifying the holy name, we may end up in our attempts to glorify ourselves. So then you're gone off, and the whole thing is spoiled. Yeah, the dress code and this one and that one, and yeah, we have been also talking of during Kirtan standards discussions. The instruments had to be, instrument playing or instruments should be subservient to the holy name. It's the other way around a lot of times. Instruments are so loud and they drown the holy name, and the sounds of instrument is so dominating, as if listening to those instrument sounds is going to be liberating you or going to develop your love for the Lord. No, primarily we have to hear the holy name. So that should come across loud and clear. And instruments have their place. They don't get at the top. They're at the bottom or around supporting. Really. Yeah.
Guru Maharaj, you mentioned the importance of the support of the holy name. I remember one of the first GBC resolutions that the Kirtan Standards Committee put forward was that the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra should be the prominent mantra in every Kirtan. Could you kindly elaborate on this?
Yeah, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama Iva Kevalam. Only chanting of the holy name, and that's what Mahaprabhu did, mostly chanting of Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. There may be some Hariharaya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha. So a little spicing here and there we would do, but mostly chanting of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. And that's the essence of all the mantras is Hare Krishna mantra. And chanting that Hare Krishna mantra, that includes chanting of all other mantras also. So this is a very primary foundational guideline. During our singing, we mostly chant Hare Krishna. And then in between we may sing some bhajans or some other chant. Yeah, we found that Prabhupada also emphasizing chanting of Hare Krishna, mostly, not primarily.
Mars, you were the first ISKCON Kirtan minister. What inspired you to take on this service? I remember we were discussing it together. You have so many responsibilities around the world, and this ministry was coming up, and you weren't sure if you wanted to accept this service. But then you decided, yes, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to accept this service. So what inspired you to do that? And how do you see your role and the role of the ISKCON Kirtan ministry in perpetuating and expanding Kirtan throughout ISKCON and throughout the world?
During Centennial, we had different petals, different aspects of Prabhupada's Centennial. And the one principal petal was World Holy Name. And as part of that World Holy Name aspect or petal, we had a World Holy Name Day we were going to be celebrating. One day, everyone around the world focuses on chanting of Hare Krishna all day long, whole world chanting. So I think we tried to do that successfully. But then the idea also was during Centennial to perpetuate different aspects of Centennial, perpetuation, keep doing them. So we did this World Holy Name Day for many years. But then we thought of expanding that, and then with World Holy Name Week. And from one day it expanded to the week. But then it also was not fully satisfactory to me. So why 1 week only? We could do this throughout the year, all year long. I mean, what can I say? When Prabhupada had asked me to do this bullock cart Padayatra traveling or program, I took that as Prabhupada wanted me to take responsibility of spreading the holy name far and wide. But then with Padayatra, we still had limitations, limited participation, limited places we would go. Then I was thinking, why not involve the whole movement everywhere, all year long, in practicing and propagating chanting of the holy name of the Lord. Not that they were not doing, but how we could do more and more. Or whenever there's a ministries forum, book distribution ministry, sankirtan, immediately they make the goal of more and more book distribution. Or deity worship, meaning more and more deity worship, or quality deity worship. So I was thinking that if we had a ministry, Kirtan ministry, then the whole movement will get behind, get involved, participate in chanting of the holy names, chanting and propagating the holy names of the Lord. So with those thoughts on mind, we have proposed to the GBC body the formation of Kirtan ministry, and then we were thinking of, we had a vision for Kirtan ministry, and we had and we have a strategy for Kirtan ministry, and we're making list of resources and the human resource and funds and the timeline. Timeline, of course, is a 10,000 years timeline. So like this, we got into formation of Kirtan ministry to increase chanting. At the same time, improve the quality of chanting. So then we were thinking of a lot of things, how like the Nagar Kirtans, which Prabhupada emphasized so much, and all temples would go out on streets with Kirtan every day, or so many days in a week. But as you look around, that is not happening. It's dwindling, that spirit of Nagar Sankirtan. We thought we would revive that street Sankirtan. And again, what Padayatra I was doing, as Prabhupada instructed me to spread the holy name with Padayatra. But then I thought we could have the whole movement getting behind, pushing this chanting and propagation of the chanting. So we formed the ministry, and GBC is approved, and so there's a lot of things we we thought of doing. So not limited to the World Holy Name Day or World Holy Name Week, but then do it all year long with everyone's participation, so that Holy Name spreads far and wide. So that was those were the thoughts.
Thank you so much, Guru Maharaj. So we see the World Holy Name Day has expanded to World Holy Name Week, to World Holy Name Festival, to World Holy Name Life. It's just a constant global chanting of the holy names, and the ISKCON Kirtan ministry is a manifestation that you created along with other wonderful devotees. And this is a manifestation of Srila Prabhupada's desire to spread the holy name to every town and village. Lord Chaitanya's mission, Prativite Achayata Nagaradi Gram, Sarvatra Prachar Hoibe Moranam. So we're so grateful to you for joining us today, and we seek your blessings that we can assist you and all the senior Vaishnavas, the GBC, in perpetuating Harinam Sankirtan, fresh air kirtans, through the ISKCON Kirtan ministry. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Don't sing in the mic. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Jai Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada. Jai Jai Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada.
Prabhupada. Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajikacharya Astata Srimad His Divine Grace Srila Bhai Charna Arvinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajikacharya Astata Srimad His Divine Grace Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Srila Namacharya Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnavinda Ki Jai. Prem Sugaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhaktavinda Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gop Gopinath Shamakund Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki Jai. Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Shri Mayapur Dham Ki Jai. Shri Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai. Ganga Mai Ki Jai. Jamuna Mai Ki Jai. Tulsi Devi Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Yuga Dharma Harinam Sankirtan Yagna Ki Jai. Brihat Mridanga Srila Prabhupada's Transcendental Book Distribution Ki Jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Shri Shri Gaur Nitai Ki Jai. Shri Shri Krishna Balaram Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Madan Mohanji Ki Jai. Shri Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Ki Jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande. All glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories, all glories, all glories, all glories to Sri Sri Guru, Sri Sri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasa Tato Jayamudiraya Nastapraishu Badreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtaki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nanaya Cha Maraya Govindaya Namo Namaha Om Jnana Tramandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namane Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharane Devashesha Shuni Paschachadesha Tarane Hare Krishna. For the wonderful Srila Prabhupada Memorial Festival.
हम सब यहाँ एकत्रित हुए हैं अद्भुत शिल प्रभुपाद उत्सव के लिए।
Haribol. So we'll continue our discussion of Srila Prabhupada's memory memories,
श्रील प्रभुपाद के जो स्मरण हैं, स्मृतियां हैं, कीर्तन के बारे में, इसको लेकर चर्चा आगे रखेंगे।
before we begin, I'd like to ask about yesterday's presentation that I made.
तो शुरू करने के पहले मैं कल के प्रस्तुतिकरण के बारे में आपसे पूछना चाहूंगा।
I made 3 points yesterday.
मैंने कल 3 बिंदु बताए थे।
Point number 1, Hare Krishna Mahamantra is the Yuga Dharma.
हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र ये युग धर्म है।
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. And I also spoke 2 other important points about Kirtan standards, Kirtan guidelines. Can anyone remember one of those 2 points?
और मैंने कीर्तन के बारे में 2 और बातें बताई थी। क्या आप में से किसी को
Yes,
किसी
give him
को
mic.
एक बात
Prabhuji
स्मरण
is
है?
ready. Mic लीजिए. Give him a mic. Mic दीजिए. कृपया आप माइक लीजिए. कृपया आप माइक दीजिए.
हरे कृष्ण महाराज जी,
Thank you.
आपने मंगला आरती मेलोडीज के बारे में बताया था।
और एक बार बोलिए. मैं नहीं समझता रहा हूँ.
ओके।
धीरे.
मंगला आरती मेलोडीज।
मंगला.
हाँ, 3 मेलोडीज,
हाँ?
3 सुर मेलोडी।
4 different melodies.
यस।
Good. Haribol. Thank you. Okay. और दूसरा. Prabhuji is ready.
Maharaj, the pronunciation of Rama, it is Rama, not Ramo.
Yes. Who is this Ramo? Right? Prabhupada said. अनुवाद कीजिए कृपया.
हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र में जो राम है, इसका उच्चारण रामो नहीं करते, इसका उच्चारण राम इस तरह करते।
हाँ, बढ़िया. बट बहुत अच्छा है. हरि बोल. So Prabhupada said Mangalartik means the morning melody.
श्रील प्रभुपाद ने कहा था मंगल आरती यानी कि सवेरे का सुर।
सभी लोग मेरे साथ बोलिए. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. ये हमारा मेलोडी है. मॉर्निंग मेलोडी. प्रभा की धुन. राइट?
ये प्रभात की धुन है।
Yes. So not Hare Krishna, this should not happen in Mangalartik. Can sing?
हरे कृष्णा ये सुबह सुबह नहीं गाना है।
Yeah. So many melodies are there. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Is this Mangalartik? Ye Mangalartik melody? No. Ye melody, Kanse melody. Which melody? Kaise. Kaise is which? Kanse melody. Ye melody. Gaur Artik. Okay, so we have melodies for Gaur Artik, melodies for Mangal Artik.
तो मंगल आरती के लिए एक सुर है और गौर आरती के लिए एक विशिष्ट सुर है।
So कृपया आप नहीं mix करेंगे, हाँ?
मिलावट मत कीजिए।
Separate, अलग, right? Different. So this is a very important point from yesterday.
ये कल के कक्षा से एक बहुत महत्वपूर्ण बिंदु है।
Yeah, so I wanted to speak today about Prabhupada's mood of outreach for Kirtan. He wanted to share Kirtan with others.
तो आज मैं आप सभी को बताऊंगा किस प्रकार से श्रील प्रभुपाद सब तक कीर्तन को पहुंचाना चाहते थे, उनका मनोभाव कैसा था।
Because this is the mission of Lord Chaitanya.
क्योंकि ये चैतन्य महाप्रभु का मिशन है।
Andolan.
आंदोलन है।
हाँ, mission. Andolan.
Movement is आंदोलन।
Yeah. Prithivite achayata nagaradi gram. Sarvatra prachar hoibe moranam. That the chanting of the holy names will be heard and sung in every town and village of this world.
भगवान के नामों का कीर्तन दुनिया के सारे नगरों और ग्रामों में होना चाहिए।
And Srila Prabhupada, he used all kind of technology to spread the holy name.
और श्रील प्रभुपाद ने सभी प्रकार की तकनीकों का प्रयोग किया ताकि हरि नाम का वितरण हो सके।
Yena kena prakarane, whatever it would take, Prabhupada would do that.
जो भी कुछ करने की आवश्यकता हो प्रभुपाद उसे किया करते थे।
So in 1966, Srila Prabhupada was in America.
1966 में श्रील प्रभुपाद अमेरिका में पदार्पण
He
किए।
was in New York.
वे न्यूयॉर्क में थे।
He came to New York in 1965.
वे 1965 में न्यूयॉर्क में प्रविष्ट हुए।
I was born in New York in 1965.
मेरा जन्म 1965 में न्यूयॉर्क में ही हुआ था।
Prabhupada was chanting Hare Krishna.
प्रभुपाद हरे कृष्ण का कीर्तन कर रहे थे।
I was chanting wah, wah, like that. Later I started chanting.
बाद में मैंने उनका कीर्तन सुना।
So Prabhupada, someone heard him chanting and wanted to make a recording of Prabhupada's kirtan.
किसी ने उन्हें कीर्तन करते सुना और उन्होंने उनके साउंड उनके आवाज को रिकॉर्ड कर लिया।
So in 1966, Srila Prabhupada recorded the first Hare Krishna album.
1966 में श्रील प्रभुपाद ने पहला हरे कृष्ण एल्बम रिकॉर्ड किया
And a few copies were distributed.
और कुछ प्रतियां बांटी गईं।
And John Lennon and George Harrison, they got a copy of that record.
जॉन लेनन और जॉर्ज हैरिसन को उस रिकॉर्ड की एक प्रति प्राप्त हुई।
And they listened to it again and again and again.
उन्होंने उसे बारंबार सुना।
Now, Srila Prabhupada was taught by Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur the importance of the Brihat Mridanga, the transcendental book distribution.
श्रील प्रभुपाद को उनके गुरु भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर ने बृहद मृदंग का सिद्धांत समझाया था।
Here we see the Srimad Bhagavatam set.
यहाँ पे हम श्रीमद् भागवतम के सेट को देखते हैं।
There's a Purnima is coming up.
भाद्र पूर्णिमा आने वाली
Vajra
है।
Purnima ki
जय।
jai. So like this, so many sets of Bhagavatam are being distributed every day, especially on Bhadra Purnima.
तो हर दिन विशेष रूप से भाद्र पूर्णिमा के दिन श्रीमद् भागवतम के सेट का वितरण किया जाता है।
That is spreading the transcendental message of Krishna consciousness all over the world.
सारी दुनिया में कृष्ण भावनामृत के आध्यात्मिक संदेश का प्रचार प्रसार होता है।
But yena kena prakarne, Srila Prabhupada even used the record albums to distribute the Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
ये न के न प्रकारेण श्रील प्रभुपाद ने रिकॉर्ड एल्बम का भी प्रयोग किया हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र का प्रचार करने के लिए।
And then when Shama Sundar Prabhu was in London, he met George Harrison, he met the Beatles.
और जब श्याम सुंदर प्रभु लंदन में थे तो उनकी मुलाकात बीटल्स से हुई।
And George Harrison said, "Where have you been? I've been looking everywhere for you."
और जॉर्ज हैरिसन ने कहा कहाँ थे आप महाशय, मैं आपके लिए सब जगह खोज कर रहा था।
We heard this Hare Krishna album. Where to find you?
हमने ये हरे कृष्ण एल्बम सुना था, हम आपसे मिलना चाहते थे।
And George Harrison, such a famous person, he made a recording album with the devotees. It was called the Radha Krishna Temple album.
और तब जॉर्ज हैरिसन ने इस्कॉन के भक्तों के साथ राधा कृष्ण टेम्पल एल्बम नाम से एक रिकॉर्ड निकाला था।
And it became ekdam #1 super hit in Europe. Yeah. Ekdam super hit Europe May, right? Okay. And the devotees were invited to perform Hare Krishna Mahamantra chanting in different concerts and clubs.
भक्तों को अलग प्रकार के कार्यक्रमों में निमंत्रण मिला करते थे।
And then devotees were invited to Amsterdam for television show.
और भक्तों को एम्स्टर्डम में एक टेलीविजन शो के लिए भी बुलाया गया था।
Prabhupada was in London.
प्रभुपाद लंदन में थे।
Devotees said, "Prabhupada, they're inviting us to Amsterdam. Would you like to come with us? They'll let you speak about Mahamantra, but only 3 minutes you can speak."
भक्तों ने कहा हम लोग एक रिकॉर्डिंग के लिए एम्स्टर्डम जा रहे हैं, क्या आप आना चाहेंगे? उन्होंने आपके वक्तव्य के लिए केवल 3 मिनटों का समय दिया है।
Devotees were thinking Prabhupada is elderly, it's a long journey. Why should Prabhupada go only for 3 minutes?
भक्त विचार कर रहे थे कि प्रभुपाद तो वृद्ध हो चुके हैं, लंबी यात्रा है, केवल 3 मिनटों के लिए बोलने हेतु प्रभुपाद के जाने की क्या आवश्यकता है?
Prabhupada said, "I will go.
प्रभुपाद ने कहा मैं जाऊंगा,
I can say everything in 3 minutes."
मैं 3 मिनट में हर बात कह सकता हूँ।
Srila Prabhupada ki.
जय।
So they went to the Amsterdam and they had all these girls dressed very improperly dancing to the sounds.
और ये एम्स्टर्डम में गए और वहाँ पे कुछ युवतियाँ बहुत ही कम वस्त्रों में नृत्य कर रही थी.
So Prabhupada said, put some vastra on them.
प्रभुपाद ने कहा पहले इनको ढाक दो.
So they dressed up in the proper vastra.
प्रभुपाद ने कहा इनको ढाक दो, अच्छे वस्त्र पहनाओ.
This is Prabhupada's astra.
ये प्रभुपाद जी का अस्त्र था.
And they chanted and danced. And then in the middle of the performance, there was smoke came on the stage.
और उस प्रस्तुतिकरण के बीच में अचानक धुआं निकलने लगा.
Prabhupada was sitting on the raised asan.
प्रभुपाद एक ऊंचे आसन पे बैठे हुए थे.
Smoke came on the stage.
चारों तरफ से धुआं निकलने लगा.
All you could see is Prabhupada.
आप केवल प्रभुपाद को देख सकते हैं.
And Prabhupada spoke for 3 minutes.
प्रभुपाद ने 3 मिनटों तक बोला.
The glories of the holy name.
भगवान के दिव्य नाम की कीर्ति.
Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama eva kevalam. Kolona steva gatiranyata. That everyone should take up this chanting of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra.
हर किसी को हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र के कीर्तन को करना चाहिए.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. So like this, the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is spreading around the world.
इस प्रकार से हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र का सारी दुनिया में प्रचार प्रसार हो रहा था.
But what about India?
ये तो भारत की क्या बात है.
भारत में
क्या हो रहा था.
क्या हुआ? So Prabhupada 1971 came back to India.
1971 में श्रील प्रभुपाद भारत वापस आए.
Bharat Wafasaya. And Prabhupada began spreading Krishna consciousness throughout Bharat.
और भारत के अंदर श्रील प्रभुपाद ने कृष्ण भावनामृत का प्रचार शुरू किया.
And he brought his dancing white elephants.
और अपने नाचने वाले सफेद हाथियों को भी साथ लाए.
About 30-40 devotees from the Western countries came with Prabhupada.
पाश्चात्य देशों से 30-40 भक्त प्रभुपाद के साथ आए थे.
His project, Hare Krishna. So the elephants were making so much excitement, even the sound system was going crazy.
तो हाथियों के कारण इतनी उत्तेजना फैली हुई थी कि ये जो साउंड सिस्टम है ये भी खराब हो गया था.
Yeah. So Prabhupada said, these are my dancing white elephants.
प्रभुपाद ने कहा ये मेरे नाचने वाले सफेद हाथी हैं.
And there were 2 German buses that came from Germany.
और जर्मनी से 2 जर्मन बसें भी आई थी.
Big Volvo buses.
बड़ी वॉल्वो बसें.
And there were devotees like Sachinandan Maharaj,
सचिन नंदन महाराज जैसे भक्त भी उसमें थे.
Hamsadutta Maharaj,
हंसदूत महाराज,
and Lokanath Maharaj.
लोकनाथ महाराज.
And they were traveling throughout India on these 2 German buses.
और 2 जर्मन गाड़ियों में सारे भारत का भ्रमण कर रहे थे.
Village to village.
गांव से गांव.
They would pull into the village.
ये गांव में प्रविष्ट होते थे.
Then the driver would push a button
इसके बाद ड्राइवर एक बटन दबाते हैं
and the door would automatically open.
और दरवाजा अपने आप खुल जाता.
And all the villagers would come to see what's going on.
और सारे गांव वाले देखने आते हैं क्या हो रहा है.
It's like ghost.
ये ठीक भूतों की भांति है.
It's like booth going on with the doors opening, closing. No one is touching.
दरवाजे खुल रहे हैं, बंद हो रहे हैं, कुछ नहीं दिख रहा है.
So this was their preaching technique.
तो ये भी प्रचार की एक
The
तकनीक.
driver would sit there and push the button again and again.
ड्राइवर वहां बैठ के सारा दिन गेट खोलता है.
And all the villagers would gather around. Kya hua? What's going on?
सारे गांव वाले इकट्ठा हो जाते. क्या हुआ.
And then the devotees would engage them in chanting, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. But because the buses were from Germany, they had something called a carnet, which was a visa, a visa for the bus.
चूंकि ये बसें जर्मनी से थी इसलिए इनके भारत में प्रवेश करने के लिए एक दस्तावेज था, इसे कहते थे कारने।
तो 1 साल के बाद हमारा वीजा खत्म हो गया।
आफ्टर 1 year द वीजा एक्सपायर्ड।
Yes. और सभी बस वापस जर्मनी।
All the buses went back to Germany.
Yes. So Srila Prabhupada called Param Puja Lokanath Swami Maharaj, come and meet.
श्रील प्रभुपाद ने परम पूज्य लोकनाथ स्वामी महाराज को बुलाया।
And then Maharaj was thinking, oh, Srila Prabhupada would say, go to Germany, bring more buses.
प्रभुपाद उन्हें कहते थे जाओ जर्मनी जाओ और ज्यादा बसें लेके आओ।
But Prabhupada did not say that.
प्रभुपाद ने ऐसा नहीं कहा।
Prabhupada said, go by bullock cart.
प्रभुपाद ने कहा बैलगाड़ी से जाओ।
So they went gown, and share to every town, every village.
प्रति गांव प्रति नगर में जाओ।
Prati gaon, prati
प्रत्येक गांव और नगर में जाओ।
Nagaradi. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare. So this instruction was given 1976.
1976 में ये निर्देश दिया गया था।
And then Srila Prabhupada left this world from the physical standpoint.
और श्रील प्रभुपाद शारीरिक तौर पे अप्रकट हो गए।
Uppercut, okay. And then 1984 was 500th anniversary of Lord Chaitanya. Pansol, 500,
84 or 86?
84, I think. 84.
86.
84. Anyway,
84.
rewind. Okay. So, in 1984, ISKCON Padayatra started. Padayatra India.
1984 में भारतीय पदयात्रा इस्कॉन का गठन हुआ।
And last week during Radhastami, we celebrated 40th anniversary of Padayatra India.
पिछले सप्ताह हमने पदयात्रा भारत की 40वीं वर्षगांठ मनाई।
So like this, every town, every village.
इस प्रकार से प्रत्येक गांव और नगर में।
And in 1996, we celebrated Srila Prabhupada's centennial.
1996 में हमने श्रील प्रभुपाद की जन्म शताब्दी मनाई।
That year, Param Puja Lokanath Swami Maharaj, he made an offering 100 padayatras in 100 different countries.
उस साल लोकनाथ महाराज ने 100 विभिन्न देशों में 100 पदयात्राओं का शुरुआत
And they
की।
did 108 padayatra, 108 desh.
108 पदयात्रा 108 देशों में।
Haribo.
ईवो।
Many things happened during Prabhupada's centennial. Wonderful festival.
प्रभुपाद शताब्दी वर्ष में कई सारे घटनाएं हुई।
More book distribution,
अधिक पुस्तकों का वितरण,
more Harinam sankirtan,
अधिक से अधिक हरिनाम
more
संकीर्तन,
prasadam distribution,
अधिक से अधिक प्रसाद वितरण,
reuniting Prabhupada's family,
श्रील प्रभुपाद के परिवार का पुनर्मिलन,
strengthening ISKCON management.
इस्कॉन के प्रबंधन को पुनर्शक्ति प्रदान करना।
So many wonderful initiatives.
इतने सारे अद्भुत प्रयोग।
So we had World Holy Name Day.
तो हमारा अंतर्राष्ट्रीय हरिनाम दिवस मनाया गया।
Haribo.
रीवो।
And that time, the coordinator, the global coordinator, was His Holiness Bhakti Tirtha Swami Maharaj.
और उस समय पूरे विश्व के इस कार्यक्रम का संचालन कर रहे थे भक्ति तीर्थ स्वामी महाराज।
And just as a side note, I can share that Param Puja Bhakti Chiru Swami Maharaj, he used to host Param Puja Bhakti Tirtha Maharaj every year in Mayapur in his rooms.
और मैं ये भी कहना चाहूँगा हर वर्ष भक्ति तीर्थ महाराज को भक्ति चारू स्वामी महाराज की तरफ से मायापुर में रहने का अवसर भी प्रदान किया
So
जाता
they
था।
were very close friends. They stayed together.
तो ये बड़े करीबी मित्र थे, एक साथ रहा करते थे।
So this festival, World Holy Name Day, was very, very popular.
तो ये विश्व हरिनाम दिवस बड़ा ही मशहूर हो गया।
And the GBC, Governing Body Commission, decided to make World Holy Name Day every year.
और गवर्निंग बॉडी कमीशन ने तय किया कि हर वर्ष विश्व हरिनाम दिवस मनाया जाएगा.
And then they decided to make World Holy Name Week.
और फिर उन्होंने इसका विस्तार करके विश्व हरिनाम सप्ताह के रूप में इसे
And
बना
then
दिया.
devotees say, why only 1 week?
अब भक्तों ने कहा एक सप्ताह क्यों?
Let's make it World Holy Name Festival.
इसे विश्व हरिनाम
Vishwa Harinam Utsav.
महोत्सव के रूप में
Yeah,
मनाया जाए.
Mahotsav, Utsav. So I have a short slideshow. I want to just show this slideshow if possible.
तो यहाँ पे एक छोटा सा प्रस्तुतिकरण है, मैं दिखाना चाहूंगा.
So we have our ISKCON Kirtan ministry,
तो हमारी इस्कॉन कीर्तन मिनिस्ट्री है
and we want to encourage, educate, and empower devotees for Kirtan.
तो हम कीर्तन सिखाने के लिए भक्तों को प्रोत्साहित और शिक्षित करना चाहते हैं.
Okay. And we have our main office in Ravet in Pune. This is our office.
और ये हमारा प्रमुख कार्यालय है जो कि पुणे में है.
And also in Pandharpur, we have a studio.
और पंढरपुर में एक स्टूडियो भी है.
This is our office in Pune. Devotees are doing podcasts and making recordings.
ये पुणे में स्थित हमारा ऑफिस है. यहाँ भक्त लोग पॉडकास्ट बनाते हैं, रिकॉर्डिंग करते हैं.
We have our Lok studio in Pandharpur. We're recording kirtans.
पंढरपुर में रॉक स्टूडियो है, यहाँ कीर्तन की रिकॉर्डिंग चल रही है.
Lok studio.
लोक स्टूडियो.
Yes. Sometimes it's rock studio, mostly Lok studio. And we have every year the World Holy Name Festival from September 17th to 23rd.
और हर साल विश्व हरिनाम सप्ताह जो कि 17 सितंबर से 23 सितंबर तक मनाया जाता है.
Why September 17th?
क्यों 17 सितंबर?
Because that is the day that Srila Prabhupada arrived in America.
क्योंकि वही दिवस है जब श्रील प्रभुपाद अमेरिका की धरती पर पहुंचे थे.
So we want to glorify Srila Prabhupada as the global ambassador of the holy names.
तो हम श्रील प्रभुपाद को इस विश्व में हरिनाम के राजदूत के रूप में प्रसिद्ध
Yes.
करना चाहते हैं.
Rajdut. So every year, 17 September, 23rd September. And this year, here in Ujjain, we're going to celebrate on the 18th with Maha Harinam Sankirtan.
हरिओम. इस साल उज्जैन में 18 सितंबर को हम महा हरिनाम संकीर्तन का आयोजन कर रहे
So
हैं.
get ready.
तैयार रहिए.
So we also teach Sanskrit Bengali pronunciation.
इसके अंतर्गत हम संस्कृत और बांग्ला का उच्चारण भी सिखाते हैं.
We have a Fortunate People campaign,
हमारे पास फॉर्चुनेट पीपल कैंपेन भी है.
Bhagyavan Jeev.
भाग्यवान जन.
We give people a chance. We make videos of people chanting, and we have an app, and you can upload your videos to our website.
हम लोगों को प्रोत्साहित करते हैं कि वे जब करते हुए कीर्तन करते हुए अपने वीडियो बनाएं और हमारे ऐप और वेबसाइट पे अपलोड करें.
It's called Bhagyavan Jeev, Fortunate People.
इसे कहते हैं भाग्यवान जी, फॉर्चुनेट
And
पीपल.
we have uploaded more than 250,000 videos.
2,50,000 से भी अधिक वीडियो अपलोड किए जा चुके हैं.
So please join, become an ambassador, and upload your videos.
तो इसके राजदूत बनिए और वीडियो अपलोड कीजिए.
We're discussing Srila Prabhupada's Kirtan standards.
श्रील प्रभुपाद के कीर्तन के मानक के ऊपर भी हम चर्चा करते हैं.
His Holiness Jaya Advaita Swami has written a wonderful book.
श्री श्रीमद जयदत्त महाराज ने एक बहुत सुंदर पुस्तक का संकलन किया है.
And we have a program called Global Kirtan Connect,
हमारे पास एक कार्यक्रम है ग्लोबल कीर्तन कनेक्ट,
where we have 24 time zones all around the world.
हमारे पास सारी दुनिया के 2400 घंटे की एक समय सीमाबद्ध स्थान
So
है.
Australia, New Zealand, Japan, and then California, and then New York, and then Europe, and like this all around the world. India, Bharat, the world will be encircled by a garland of the holy names in 24 hours.
2400 घंटों पूरे विश्व को घेर कर रखने वाला हरि नाम रूपी एक महामाला,
Mahamantra Mahamala.
महामंत्र की महामाला है.
Yes. So please join us online for that.
तो हमारे साथ जुड़िए.
Every day we'll have online classes,
प्रतिदिन ऑनलाइन क्लास भी होती है.
7 p.m. to 9 p.m. IST.
शाम को 7 से 9 बजे तक
Facebook,
भारतीय समय अनुसार
Instagram, alag-alag. Instrument learning.
वाद्य यंत्रों को सीखना
And we have our unfiltered podcasts.
और हमारा अनफिल्टर्ड पॉडकास्ट भी है.
We have a famous one. His Grace Shuta Kirti Prabhu did a very nice. These are all about Kirtan.
ये सब कुछ कीर्तन के बारे में है.
And even Daivi Shakti Mataji, more than 20K views her podcast.
और देवी शक्ति माता जी के पॉडकास्ट में 20,000 से भी ज़्यादा लोगों ने इसे देखा है.
So please visit our ISKCON Kirtan Ministry,
तो इस्कॉन कीर्तन मिनिस्ट्री पर जरूर जाइए.
social media, Instagram,
सोशल मीडिया, इंस्टाग्राम,
and we're also taking care of Padayatra.
और पदयात्रा की भी मैं देखभाल
And
करता
so
हूँ.
many books are going distributed.
इतनी सारे ग्रंथों का वितरण हो चुका है
Vaishnavi Padayatras,
और अब वैष्णवी पदयात्रा का भी शुभारंभ हो गया है.
one-day Padayatras,
एक दिन की पदयात्रा भी चल रही है.
international Padayatras,
अंतर्राष्ट्रीय पदयात्रा चल रही है.
and we have padayatra.com.
हमारे पास padayatra.com वेबसाइट है.
Our Stoka Krishna Goprabhu is our managing director. You can contact him. if you
तो
like.
कृष्ण ग्रुप प्रभु हमारे मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर हैं.
And we have working on developing also Bhuvaikunta, new temple project in Pandharpur. Shri Pandharpur Dham ki jai.
जय श्री पंढरपुर धाम में भू वैकुंठ प्रोजेक्ट भी प्रगति पर है.
We have many wonderful team members with us.
तो हमारे बहुत ही अद्भुत टीम के
Please
सदस्य हैं.
join our team. And yeah, you can let me know if you're interested in participating.
यदि आप भाग लेना चाहें तो मुझसे संपर्क करें.
So this concludes my presentation.
तो यहीं पे मेरा प्रस्तुतिकरण समाप्त हुआ.
We have maybe 5 minutes left.
5 मिनट बाकी हैं.
Any questions or comments?
कोई प्रश्न है या कोई टिप्पणी है?
Yes, Prabhu. Can you hand him a microphone by any chance? Mic. Mic aa raha hai.
The mic is coming.
Boliye.
Thank you, Maharaj, for the class and for letting me ask question. I had question like sometimes we have night sevas and all.
Can you speak with your face a little bit distant from the
खड़े होके
mic?
बोलिए. खड़े हो जाइए.
So sometimes we have night sevas.
Sometimes we are
Night seva.
नाइट सेवा.
night, रात को.
रात को सेवा.
Seva at night.
Save at night, okay.
So that time next day morning program becomes like heavy, so it's difficult to get up in the morning.
Difficult
So-
to get up in the morning
Because then I'll be sleeping in Bhagavatam and chanting.
because you're doing prachar at night. Yeah?
Not prachar seva means some vessel cleaning or something like that.
Okay.
So which is important, seva at night or because morning program Prabhupada said that we must get up at morning. So
Okay.
sometimes I get confused.
So
like-
which is more important, to do seva at night or to do morning program? Is that your
Yes.
question?
तो
Yes.
महाराज कई बार
Okay.
ऐसा होता है कि रात को सेवा करनी होती है, सवेरे का कार्यक्रम भी करना होता है. प्रभुपाद जी कहते हैं सवेरे का कार्यक्रम करो और अथॉरिटी बोलती है रात की सेवा करो. तो हम कौन सी करें?
Okay. First save yourself and then save others.
पहले अपनी रक्षा करो फिर दूसरों को बचाओ.
When you're on the airplane,
जब आप हवाई जहाज में होते हैं,
airplane takes off,
हवाई जहाज उड़ जाता है,
and then the stewardess says, if there's a loss in cabin pressure, the oxygen masks will come down. Beep boo, beep boo.
जब हवाई जहाज हवा में उड़ता है, परिचालिका कहती है कि यदि हवा का दबाव कम हो जाए तो ऊपर से ऑक्सीजन का मास्क अपने आप नीचे आ जाएगा. पीबू पीबू.
Put the oxygen mask on your own face first and then on your child or others.
दूसरों की सहायता करने से पहले अपना मास्क स्वयं पहने.
So same applies for spiritual life.
तो आध्यात्मिक जीवन पर भी यही सिद्धांत लागू होता है.
Make sure you take care of your own spiritual health first.
पहले अपने आध्यात्मिक सेहत का ध्यान रखिए.
In the 1970s, devotees were in ISKCON Los Angeles. That was the world headquarters. That time.
1970 में इस्कॉन के भक्त लॉस एंजलिस में मंदिर में रहा करते थे.
There was a wonderful devotee named Vishnu Jan Swami Maharaj.
वहाँ पे विष्णुजन स्वामी महाराज भी रहते थे.
Amazing kirtan leader.
अद्भुत कीर्तन नायक।
He would do kirtan for hours.
वे कई घंटों घंटों
He
कीर्तन
would
किया करते थे,
play mridanga
कई घंटों की मृदंग बजाया
until
करते
his
थे,
fingers were bleeding.
जब तक उनकी उंगलियां फट के लहूलुहान नहीं हो जाती।
They would go on Hollywood Boulevard
हॉलीवुड बुलेवार्ड नाम के
and they
स्थान पर
would
जाते थे
chant till midnight,
और आधी रात तक कीर्तन करते थे।
every night engaging the people,
रोज रात को लोगों से कीर्तन
and
कराते थे,
come back to the temple
मंदिर वापस आते थे
and sleep late.
और देर से सोते थे।
So then Prabhupada said, all right, now we're going to start morning program.
तब प्रभुपाद ने कहा हम सवेरे का कार्यक्रम शुरू करने वाले हैं।
Come back from Harinam early enough so you can get up for the morning program.
हरि नाम से जल्दी वापस आ जाइए ताकि सवेरे के कार्यक्रम में भाग ले सकें।
So there may be exceptions, sometimes stay up late, get up late, but it should be the rare exception.
कभी कभी ऐसा होता है कि रात को देरी से सोते हैं, किंतु ऐसा बहुत कम होना चाहिए।
We want to get in sattva gun,
हम सत्व गुण में रहना चाहते हैं
because from sattva gun we can go to shuddha sattva.
ताकि हम विशुद्ध सत्व में जा सकें।
Mam chayo vyabhicharena bhakti yogena sevate sagunan samatityaitan brahma bhuyaya kalpate. We have to begin engaged in pure devotional service constantly.
हमें शुद्ध भक्तिमय सेवा में निरंतर संलग्न रहना है।
Then sagunan samatityaitan will overcome these modes.
तब जाके हम त्रिगुणों को अतीत पार करके जा पाएंगे।
But in our neophyte condition, we're still subject to the modes of material nature.
किंतु हमारी नौसिखिया अवस्था में हम अभी भी गुणों के द्वारा प्रभावित होते हैं।
Therefore, let's go for sattva gun.
इसलिए सत्व गुण की ओर बढ़ें।
Early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise.
जल्दी सोना, जल्दी उठना एक व्यक्ति को बहुत ही तंदुरुस्त, शक्तिमान और पैसे वाला बनाता है।
So let's have good sadhana,
तो
Let-
अच्छी साधना करें,
become Krishna conscious,
कृष्ण भावना भावित बने
and from time to time, on the rare occasion, stay up late and do seva.
और किसी दुर्लभ मौके पर देर रात तक सेवा करें।
Does that answer your question?
क्या आपके प्रश्न का उत्तर मिला?
Yes, Maharaj, thank you.
Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्णा।
Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Vishwa Harinam Mahotsava ki jai. Gaur Premanande.
श्री श्रीमद श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य स्वामी महाराज की जय।
आज और एक बहुत बड़ा फेस्टिवल हो रहा है, बहुत बड़ा महोत्सव हो रहा है। ये हफ्ता वर्ल्ड होली नेम वीक, इसको वर्ल्ड होली नेम वीक आज से आरंभ हुआ है। पूरा दुनिया में, सारा ब्रह्मांड में भक्त लोग एकत्रित हो रहे हैं हरिनाम गाने के लिए। आज से एक हफ्ता के लिए पूरा ब्रह्मांड, पूरा दुनिया में कीर्तन हो रहा है। तो हम आए हैं मायापुर धाम में। मायापुर कीर्तन का कैपिटल है, कीर्तन कैपिटल। यहाँ पे ही कीर्तन शुरू हुआ और यहाँ पे ही कीर्तन कभी खत्म नहीं होता है। तो इस हफ्ते में वर्ल्ड होली नेम वीक है, पर मायापुर में तो वर्ल्ड होली नेम डे है हर दिन, और हर हफ्ता वर्ल्ड होली नेम वीक है, और हर महीना होली नेम मंथ है, और हर साल होली नेम साल है, और हर डेकेड 10 साल, और सेंटेनियल 500 साल से यहाँ कीर्तन चल रहा है और चलता ही रहेगा कम से कम 10,000 साल तक। श्रील प्रभुपाद ने तो जैसे हमारे देव धर्म प्रभु ने बोला कि आज के दिन प्रभुपाद जलदूता में बैठे पाश्चात्य देश को उद्धार करने के लिए। तो यहाँ पे कितने सारे भक्त बैठे हैं, रशिया से, यूक्रेन से, सर्बिया से, जर्मनी से, फ्रांस से, मॉरिशस से, मलेशिया से, साउथ अफ्रीका से, फिलीपींस से, सारे देश के भक्त लोग आए हैं और उनके भी देश में कीर्तन चल रहा है। आप महसूस कर सकते हैं। हाँ, साउथ अमेरिका में, कोलंबिया में, सब जगह में, चाइना में भी कीर्तन हो रहा है। ये प्रभुपाद के ही कृपा से, और कोई नहीं कर पाया ऐसे, ये प्रभुपाद नहीं किया। तो आज वर्ल्ड होली नेम वीक के अवसर पे हम सबको अपने दिल से, अपने हृदय से गाना चाहिए। ठीक है, कर सकते हैं? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, bolo bolo, sabole bolo, Hare সবাই বলুন রাম রাম হরে 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 কৃষ্ণ হরে কৃষ্ণ Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo, 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 bolo. Hare Krishna. Hare ताली बजाओ, ताली बजाओ। हरे कृष्णा, कृष्णा कृष्णा, हरे हरे, हरे राम, हरे राम, किशोर हारमोनियम लागবে बोलो 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 हरे कृष्णा हरे राम, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare नाचो गाओ, नाचो गाओ, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo bolo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Arriba, 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 arriba. Bola, 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 sácale, sácale. Hare
Rama
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, together. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Keep it going, follow. One more time, everybody! Bolo, bolo, one more, one more! Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, সবাই বলুন হরে One last time to inaugurate the World Holy Name Festival for one whole week, starting from Sri Mayapur Dham. Coming live to you from Sri Mayapur Dham with all the Mayapur Dhamvasis, dancing in ecstasy, playing wonderful Kirtan. We live for this, we die for this. Let's all chant one more time. नाम संकीर्तन की हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की श्री श्री राधा माधव अष्ट सखी वृंद की श्री श्री पंच तत्व की श्री प्रधान श्री भगवान की श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा महारानी की श्री मायापुर नवदीप धाम की श्री गंगा माई जलंगी माई की श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य महाप्रभु के श्री प्रभुपाद के समवेत गौर भक्त वृंद के गौर